Okay guys, it's time for March favorites. I did a January favorites a while ago. I didn't have time to do one in February. So I'm just going to talk about a few things like music, books, TV shows, and some products that I've really been enjoying during the month of March. And maybe it'll inspire you to go out and try some of these things and you can figure something out new that you like. I'm going to start out with two things that I don't actually have like a physical copy of. One would be music. One new artist that I've heard this past month that I really enjoyed, her name is Zella Day. Not sure if that's like her real name or whatever, but she doesn't really have like a full CD out. She's got a like 4-song EP and then maybe 2 or 3 singles. You can find her on Spotify. I just have really enjoyed the music. She does a cover of the White Stripes' Seven Nation Army, which is pretty good, and then she's got another song called Hypnotic that I really like, but really all of it is pretty good, so you can check her out and listen to some of that. And another thing is the TV show Last Man on Earth on Fox with Will Forte and I don't know the girl's name, but she's from Flight of the Conchords. It is a pretty funny show, only 5 episodes so far, but basically the premise is there was some kind of infection that wiped out human population. This guy, Will Forte, thinks he's the last man on Earth, and it kind of shows him living it up and whatever. Then of course he's starting to get sad that he's the last person on Earth, and then lo and behold, some other people start showing up and just kind of showing their interactions on what they kind of do as the last people on Earth. Once again, if you like Will Forte, if you're a fan of like MacGruber or his stuff on Saturday Night Live, you'll probably like this show. Next, we're going to take it to some products. I got Girl Scout cookies. This month was Girl Scout month. It's over now, so, but my personal favorite, trefoils. And then one, I didn't have these ones when I did the Girl Scout cookie shake a while back. I bought these when I went to the store recently and there was a Girl Scout selling them there and I felt bad. She kind of, if someone pressures me, like if I get in a corner like, oh, would you like to buy some of these? Even if I don't want something, I'll buy it. So I already had plenty of Girl Scout cookies, but she was like, oh, do you want to buy some? It's our last day to sell, blah, blah, blah. I felt bad, so I was like, sure, I'll buy a box. They didn't have any of the ones that I liked, or we had a bunch of Thin Mints and stuff. So I ended up getting these things called tag-alongs, which I've never had before. They're peanut butter, chocolate-covered peanut butter cookies. They're actually really good, and they're probably going to become one of my new favorites. Unfortunately, there's only like 12 in the box, so they kind of chip you on that, but tag-alongs, new favorite. Trefoil, old favorite, but both are a March favorite. Next, I've got a book that I'm not quite done with yet. It is called See How Small by Scott Blackwood. I went to the library the other day. I'm on spring break. I wanted to get a book. I went to check out a book called The Martian, but they didn't have it, and there was like 57 holds on it, so I knew there wasn't going to be a chance that I was going to get it this week, so I just kind of got something else that I thought looked good. Never heard of this book before, just saw it in the new book section and said, hey, I'll give it. I read the back and it sounded pretty good. It's kind of, it's gonna get a little depressing here, but it's a story about 3 girls that were murdered, and just kind of how the town and the people, you know, people that knew the girls and the people that just live in that area, how they deal with this after the fact, and it kind of ranges from, you know, like the year after it and then all the way to 5 years after it, and it kind of switches perspectives. Each chapter is from a different person, and so it's kind of confusing, but it's pretty good so far. Like I said, I'm not done, so, but it's good. Of course, I mentioned these in my March Gladness video, but Starburst jelly beans, once again, something you can only buy around this type of year when Easter's coming around. But the Starburst jelly beans are so much better than like regular Starburst, and regular Starburst are pretty good, so these things probably won't last me much longer. I'll have to go get some more before they go out of stock for the season. But Starburst jelly beans, March favorite. Go get some. And last but not least, I've got a new product. I talked about this company in my January favorites, Whiskey, Ink, and Lace. They make hair products, and like, I don't know, it's an Etsy shop. They're based out of Portland. They make like homemade like stuff for your hair, stuff for your beard. I actually bought something else for my beard, like this special shampoo that's just for beards. It's in the shower right now. Got a little bit of a last man on earth beard going on. But yeah, so this is like hair stuff. I was kind of disappointed with it. Not in the sense that like the product works good, but it was a little pricey for the size that it was. But overall it works great. I like the way it smells. It's like clove and citrus and that kind of stuff, so it's pretty good. Once again, I'll link to them in the description and you can check out their products if you're interested. So those are my March favorites. I've enjoyed those things during this month and I will continue to enjoy them, hopefully, as time goes on. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. In the comment section down below, let me know if you've tried any of these products like the cookies, or if you've listened to that music, or if you've watched that show or anything like that. And let me know how you like those things, and if not, what are some of the books, movies, music that you've been listening to this past month that you think maybe I would enjoy, or that somebody else would enjoy if they saw you mention it in the comments. I've got a new milkshake coming out this Thursday, and next Monday is going to be my March montage where I do like 4 seconds from every day in March. It's going to be pretty interesting, so be sure to stick around for that.